Hey guys, it's Stephen O'Brien here from Downsize Me, the Fat Loss Program. And food, we all love it, we all got to eat it, we won't survive without it. So today I'm going to go through how to make cauliflower fried rice. So the ingredients, we have a head of cauliflower, a bunch of asparagus, a carrot, got 2 cloves of garlic, got a lump of ginger as well. We're going to use about 3 centimeters of it. We're going to grate it up. Coconut oil, 1 Funyun, I've got 4 eggs here, which are going to go on top of the end, bit of salt and pepper, and that's about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to chop up the cauliflower, we're going to stick it into a food processor, and we're going to chop that up onto so it comes into like a rice consistency. And once we have that going, we're also going to chop up the onion. We're going to bang it into I'm going to use a wok, it's a bit easier to use. I'm going to bang it in there. So I'm going to dice this up onion, throw it in there with some coconut oil. Also going to chop up this carrot nice and thinly. Going to bang it inside there as well. Once that's going, what we're going to do is we're going to grate a bit of ginger. I'm going to bang that in. I'm going to chop up the 2 cloves of garlic, throw that in. Also as well, with this recipe you can use some bacon. Now, if you're going to use bacon, all you're going to use is maybe 6 pieces of bacon. Chop them up into small little pieces. Once your onions are fried, you'll throw them in on top of that then. The reason I'm not using bacon is because I'm making this for a barbecue today and we've got a vegetarian there, so this is just a vegetarian option. So it's completely up to you. Add a bit of chicken, bacon, add some meat, whatever you feel like it. This is also a really good recipe if you do feel like say you're going to have a curry or whatever you're going to have, instead of having normal rice, you're just going to use this cauliflower rice instead. Right guys, I'm going to jump straight into this. I'm going to start blending it all up, getting it all together, and show you what it's all about. Right. That was on the steamer. Chop this bad boy up. So guys, I just sped up the video there for you just to fly you through the nitty gritty stuff. But anyway, right, so we have our cauliflower all done up. So it's basically like a rice consistency. Whoop, there's a head. Basically like a rice consistency. So we're just going to leave that there for now. I'll give it another little whack, which is in a lump inside there. Make sure. Alright, so we've got our onions on. We've got our carrots in the pan as well, frying up. Our asparagus has been chopped and it's been steamed at the moment. Yes, asparagus is now done. I'll leave that there a second just to cool down. So I'm going to leave that cool down. I'm going to chop it up a bit more. I've grated the ginger going in. So it's about 3 centimeters of ginger. Going to mix the ginger up there with the carrot and the onions. Very nice. So mix that up nicely. So next up, we've got the garlic. So I've got 2 nice garlic cloves. So I'll just peel these bad boys open. Eek. So as you can see, it's a pretty simple recipe, very easy to make, doesn't take too long at all. So looking at the video, 10 minutes in only. So you want to chop this garlic up into tiny little fine pieces. Just chop it up with a knife. Right, done. Garlic chopped. So garlic goes in. Bang that in there. Give it a stir around. Smells delicious. So what I'm going to do with this asparagus is I'm going to chop it up into finer pieces. Now, you don't have to use asparagus, you can use some broccolini, you can use some broccoli. Just add a bit of greens into it really. Spice it up a little bit. A bit of colour. Asparagus is nice. Asparagus is chopped up a bit there, so bang that into the wok. Throw these bits in the bin. More asparagus to chop. Lovely, hold them. Right. So that's all the asparagus done. That's gone in there. Now what I'm going to do, our cauliflower fried rice. We're going to pour this in on top. Now, if your pan is a bit small, you can always break this into 2 lots. So if you're going to break it into 2 lots, obviously you're going to take half of the onion, carrot, asparagus, put it into a bowl or something, until and just do 1 batch at a time. So I think it should just about fit in. Good. Yeah, so it's just about fitting in there. So all I'm going to do now is just stir it around, mix it up, bit of coconut oil inside there. Pan it there. Right, back again. Just cut you off there a minute while I did a bit of cleaning up. So what I've been doing for the last about 6 minutes, I've just been stirring our cauliflower fried rice. So I have the temperature roughly on about 3/4 way up, as high as it goes. I'm not sure what temperature that is, but just up 3/4. I've been just stirring it there for the last 6 minutes or so. And what I'm going to do now, get my eggs, so my 4 eggs. Going to stick them into a bowl, like so. Voila. Eggs in the bowl. I got a fork, whisk that up. And get myself another frying pan. And I take our cauliflower fried rice, push it across. So the actual ricey part is done. So next up, we're going to use some coconut oil. Now you don't have to use coconut oil for this part. I just enjoy using coconut oil when I'm making scrambled eggs. So salt and pepper. So I've also put some salt and pepper into this as well. Bitten the eggs. I don't use any milk at all when I'm making scrambled eggs. It's just the eggs. So here I've got 4 eggs. Make sure they're whisked up nicely. Melt the oil. Alright. Egg in pan. Right, done. Now, what I'm going to do here is bowl ready. I'm going to empty the cauliflower rice into this bowl. Right, lovely. Just to give you an idea what it looks like. So it's kind of got a rice consistency with the carrots and veggies and stuff inside there. Lovely. So that part done. Just rinse off my spatula. Right, finish off these eggs. So a little tip to get your eggs, scrambled eggs, just really good is to take it off the heat before they're actually done. Because as they're still in the pan, they'll still continue to cook a little, so leave it that little bit runny just as you turn it off, and then you'll get a perfect consistency of your scrambled eggs. Now, I don't know if you've tried scrambled eggs before with coconut oil, but I personally love it. Bit of salt and pepper, mix them up, no milk at all, just the eggs. Into the frying pan. Almost done. So now, just going to show you. So they're a little bit runny. So heat off the heat, because the pan is obviously still hot, and the pan will keep cooking it through a bit. And what we're going to do with this is just place it on top like so. as a little garnish, I'm going to get some almonds. So just a few almonds. I'm just going to chop them up a bit. There you have it. Nice cauliflower fried rice. So, took about 15-20 minutes to make all up. Pretty easy, pretty delicious, and you can have it with anything that you not have normal rice with. Alright guys, I'm Stephen O'Brien from Downsize Me, the Fat Loss Program. Be sure, jump on the link below this video and catch me on Facebook, and I shall see you real soon.